It's Crystal, and I wanted to come on here again and tell you about. Sorry, there's Bobo. Tell you about a couple of recipes that might help you this Christmas season. Most of them are dessert, but I have two savory recipes, and they're both for casseroles, which is pretty cool because number one, it's wintertime, you want something nice and filling, and number two, casseroles are pretty much a one-dish meal. They're easy to make and whatnot. So you may have like a pot or a bowl to wash, but other than that, they're simple, and it's a good thing. Recipes like that are a good thing to have on hand. So the first recipe is you can use chicken or you can use turkey, and this is a kind of like a turkey and dressing casserole. It's really super good. You can use chicken if you don't want to use turkey. You can do, it's very versatile, so you can do other things. You take chicken breast, excuse me, got hiccups today, guys. I'm not going to edit it out because it's real life. Anyway, you take your turkey or your chicken and you can cook it like, any way so that you can break it up into pieces, kind of like shreds or chunks. And I enjoy doing it with a crock pot. So I just throw my turkey breast in the crock pot with some water, some salt and pepper, just real simple. And then take it out once it's done cooking for either 4 to 8 hours. You can do it 4 hours on high, 8 hours on low. You can do it longer, you can keep warm, whatever you need to do. Do your chicken the same way if you want to. Just shred it up, and then you take that, put it in a big mixing bowl. You add one big size pack or 2 little packs of stuffing mix. You can use whatever brand you want. You can use store brands, whatever you want to do. The next thing is either one big can or 2 small cans of cream of mushroom soup. If you don't like cream of mushroom soup, you can use another cream soup, like cream of celery or whatnot. Then the next thing you do, you take some broth that you have left over from your chicken or turkey, and you pour that in and mix it up really, really well. Then you add 2 cups of applesauce, which I know that sounds weird, but it is so delicious. And then you bake it in the oven for, you want everything mixed well. And you bake it in the oven anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how brown and how done you want it to be. That's the first casserole. Next casserole is a potato. I did not make that casserole up. This one I did, potato ground beef casserole. You take 2 pounds of ground beef, brown it up, take a package of southern style hash browns, they're little cubes. You can get them at Walmart. You can use, whatever brand you like. This is great value that I use. Put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. It's kind of par cooking the potatoes, they've been frozen. Then you add those into the pot. You can put salt, pepper, onion flakes, frozen onions, whatever you've got on hand you can use. Onions and pepper blend, if you want to chop your own, whatever you want. Then you add either 1 big can or 2 big cans of a cream soup. I like the cream of mushroom, but you can use whatever cream soup you want. Then you add a big container of the Daisy sour cream. Again, you can use Great Value brand. I usually buy the 3-pound tub. I use about 1.5 pounds of sour cream. Then I mix it all really, really well in the big pot that you cook your ground beef in. Then you add salt and pepper if you want to taste it. If you want salt and pepper, add it. If not, then don't. Then you add cheese. And you can add cheese in the pot, that's fine. And you put it in the oven for 45 minutes. Then you take it at 350. The other casserole was 352. Sorry about that. 350 degrees is what the turkey dressing casserole was. Sorry about that, guys. So you add, then you take it out after 45 minutes, and you add cheese on the top as much as you want. And then you pop it back in for another 15 minutes, and the cheese is nice and bubbly, and it's wonderful. And you just serve it to your guests, and each of those casseroles are baked in a 9x13 pan. Next recipe I have, and this is all over the internet, guys, so it is the peanut blossom cookies. You take peanut butter cookie dough. You can make your own or use the bulk kind from Walmart or wherever you shop, which is what I'm going to do. And you roll it up in little balls and put it in your little mini cupcake or muffin pan. and you can make tons of them. And take them and put them in there and kind of flatten them out a little bit. Pop them in the oven at 350. Cook them. Take them out, and as soon as they're out of the oven, put a Hershey Kiss right in the middle. So they're all over the internet. Another recipe that I love is peanut butter fudge. You take, and Stephanie Doris GiveJoyBaking.com is where I got this recipe. Um, so you take a cup of peanut butter and a cup of butter, and you melt that in the microwave, or you can do it on top of the stove. I do the microwave; it's easy. Then she adds a pound of powdered sugar and some vanilla. I add 2 pounds because I like it, thicker. And mix, 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 mix. Put it in an 8x8 casserole dish, and you're done. Let it cool, and then you cut it into squares. One more recipe for you guys. It's called applesauce brownies. I know what you're thinking. Really? You take a Duncan Hines or whatever brand brownie mix that you like. I bought Duncan Hines. That's why I'm saying that. And you take, instead of doing anything on the box, you take applesauce, pour it in there, mix it really, really well. And if you need to, add a little bit of water. And it's going to be kind of a stiff dough or batter. And if you need to add a little bit of milk or water, you certainly can to make it pourable. And then you want to put it in an 8x8, bake it until it's done. And the way to tell if it's done, you don't want to touch it lightly. If it springs back, it's great. But what you don't want to do, you do not want to do the toothpick test. And the reason why, well, you can. And what you want to see is a few moist crumbs. If you cook your brownies till there's nothing on the toothpick, then they're overbaked. And nobody likes overbaked brownies. Okay, guys, hope this helps you for some last-minute holiday helpers. So, hope you have an amazing day, guys, and Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for watching.